Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio.
Nothing to poach in Arranger except spiders.
Accio. Depulso. Descendo.
No!
Revelio. Crucio. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
Nothing more than luck.
Accio. Descendo. Depulso.
I'll have taken your life before you
Defendo.
You'll have to fight it,
Expelliarmus.
You will not
Leviosa.
survive this.
Arresto momentum. Glacier.
Let's see you survive that heat.
Defendo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
This is your flesh.
Protego. Confringo.
Bringo!
Crucio.
What have you done?
Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Accio. Revelio.
Show yourself.
Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Revelio. Accio. Descendo. These rocks have seen better days. Revelio. This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Accio. Depulso. Descendo. Crucio. Confringo.
What have you done?
Expelliarmus. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Tobbs' master is awful. Revelio. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Protego! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Crucio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Depulso. Accio. Crucio. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Crucio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio. Expelliarmus! That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Incendio! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Levioso! Arresto momentum. Glacius! Protego! Arresto momentum. Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Arresto momentum! Descendo, Depulso. Potato. Confringo, Defendo. Expelliarmus, Incendio. Arresto momentum. Confringo! Defendo! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Arresto momentum. Levioso. Cruise. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Confringo! Defendo! Confringo! Defendo! Eight legs is simply too many. Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio! Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
Fine, Tom is gone into big spider was too much. Tom is fair, everyone deserve this money. However, in 2 weeks, sleeping probably will last.
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. Revelio. Revelio. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio! I don't have anything for this at the moment. I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right. proud of all the potions he's brewed.
Mohit, back at it again. Yes. Hello, bhai. क्या हाल है?
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you. Here you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
I swear to man,
one less human to worry about.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Protego!
Leviosa! Put me down! Outside!
Confringo! Crucible! Accio! Descendo! Confringo!
That's our way in.
Defendo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Revelio!
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Expulsion! Protego! Arresto momentum! Depulso! Accio! Descendo! Crucible! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Huh? Confringo! Protego!
Might want to look up.
I see you.
Confringo!
A lamb to the slaughter.
You're really not very good at this, are you?
Leviosa! Glacius!
Odium!
Crucible! Accio! Protego! Accio! Confringo!
I won't rest.
Leviosa! Confringo! Defendo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Get it. Cover up wide. This way.
Defendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
If only one runway is even.
Arrest! Levioso, Arresto Momentum, Glacius, Accio, Descendo, Repulsor, Confringo, Defender, Incendio, Expelliarmus, Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Revelio.
would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map.
Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Reparo. Levioso! I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Revelio. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
No way.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Levioso. Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Devolso. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Accio. Descendo. Repulsor. Cruise. Accio. Descendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio.
Kaya eh.
What a relief. Revelio.
Ada apa ni? Apa? Đang nghe nó tự khẩu của tôi hoạt đây lắm. Khẩu của tôi tự hoạt đây lắm. Chắc là đàn bởi vì tôi sợ đến lúc để tôi chơi một thứ khác.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isidora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isidora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isidora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Ako na? Anda ukalila dia nanti dia jatuh. Kata ako na? Mana kali?
You're back. And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, Prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers.
Revelio.
Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm.
Barda, yes.
Barda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me. After class.
Faster! Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Slow down now. There we go. Revelio. Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Not so. Revelio. Accio. Descendo. Revelio. Accio. Descendo. Whoa. Revelio. Revelio. Let's go! Go!
Studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
No need to race now, my friend. I should investigate. Revelio.
I raided Brockborough more times than I can count. They're in... Did you hear that? What's that?
Arresto Momentalicious. Accio. Descendo. Depulso.
I'm not impressed with you.
Pathetic. Leviosa. What are you doing? Arresto Momentum. Descendo.
You've made a trade.
Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio.
It's always a pleasant surprise when there are no surprises.
Not especially quiet, are you?
What's that?
Petrificus totalis! Hold still!
Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Incendio. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Revelio. Revelio. Whoa. Revelio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Glacius. No, you don't. There. I'm not going to... Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Revelio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Glacius. I'll look after you. Revelio. Crucial. Confirmo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Levioso. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Crucial. Accio. Confringo. Defend. Expelliarmus. Potato. Confringo. Incendio, Protego, Expelliarmus, Confringo, Arresto momentum, Glacius, Crucial, Defender, Confringo, Defender, Expelliarmus, Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defender. Levioso. Crucio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Assignment's all finished. Levioso. Revelio. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. I'm Priya Tread.
What do you have for sale?
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying. So nice of you to stop by.
Excellent work today. Class
Revelio.
Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
Aloha Mora. I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice,
Revelio.
shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Revelio. Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air.
Revelio.
Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
moment. An idea.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room, one male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the thestrals. I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time. I've rescued the thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Could you remind me what I'm to do with the Thestrals, Deke?
Release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Revelio.
I invented blue powder.
Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Crucio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
Revelio.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. We use disillusionment, or perhaps a less discreet approach.
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Yeah! That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it? Betting on the dragon price was the best decision I've made yet.
mind dying to make me a few sickles.
Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield?
Accio! Depulso!
Someone's going to regret it.
Accio! Descendo! Protego! Depulso!
Get it.
Confringo! Everyone, Leviosa! Arresto momentum! Depulso! Confringo!
Reducto!
Lindo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Levioso! Confringo! Levioso!
Is this what I teach in herbology?
Hang on, Levioso! Levioso! Levioso!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister of
Revelio.
Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Oh, it's a dragon.
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. A more hushed.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bit.
Don't tell us. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last...
Just don't tell us.
Did you hear those goblins? Ranrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon.
Revelio.
Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha, Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ranrock will want his dragon intact!
The trigger is to tell us.
Don't think you'll get out of here!
Leviosa, arrest them.
Am I supposed to be in?
Let's get this over.
Arrest them, momentum.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend? Time to get you out here.
Leviosa, arrest on momentum.
Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Revelio. I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke?
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, as Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix.
Okay, we will save this for today. Yeah, 5 hours. Thank you everyone for joining the stream so far. See you next.